I'm Molly Armstrong.
And I'm Garrett Weiss.
And welcome to this week's episode of SBSN.
Alright, let's start off with something fun right off the bat. We got Song of the Week with Hank Spokman. Out to you, Hank.
Alright, thanks for working a Song of the Week. This song is a High School Musical, Get Your Head in the Game. And I'm going to take it off to the gym class to show you what they can do.
Coach said to fake right and break left. Watch out for the pick and keep an eye on the fence. Gotta run the give and go, take the ball to the hole. And don't be afraid to shoot the outside, Jay. Just keep your head in the game. Just keep your head in the game. And don't be afraid to shoot the outside, Jay.
Okay, that was good. Back to you, Garrett and Molly.
Thanks, Hank.
The Waverly Fire Department is holding their annual toy drive. Kennedy Meredith has more on this. Out to you, Kennedy.
Thanks, Molly and Garrett. The Waverly Fire Department held a toy drive at Waverly Walmart this past month. On Saturday, November 28th, the Waverly Fire Department held a toy drive at Walmart in Waverly, Ohio, from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. This drive consisted of community members and groups donating toys and putting them in shopping carts. They ended up having 9 full carts of toys donated that day. All toys are donated to Children's Services. Another fundraiser called Fill the Boot, where money is dropped into a firefighting boot, was taking place during their toy drive as well. This was only one of 2 drives that will take place here. The Waverly Fire Department will be holding another toy drive this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Walmart in Waverly, Ohio. I encourage everyone to spread some Christmas cheer and come and donate a toy or 2 to children in need. I'm Kennedy Meredith with SBSN News. Back to you, Molly and Garrett.
Thanks, Kennedy. SBSN encourages everybody to donate to the toy drive.
We sure do. Alright, let's go to our next segment with World News. Parents are teaching kids that it's okay to fail. And we have Ruthie Wyant with that subject. Out to you, Ruthie.
Thanks, Molly and Garrett. In today's schools, homes, and just everyday life, kids are being taught that it's okay to fail. Kelly Wallace, a writer for CNN, says while most parents are well-intentioned, our fear for our children's shortcomings or hopes of bucking up our kids' self-esteem does more harm than good. According to the Miami Herald, things like not allowing a child to go to camp or learn to drive are small in scale. More worrisome are those things that parents do that have the potential to ruin a child's confidence and undermine their independence. These things include taking their child's perception as truth, despite the facts, or denying the possibility that their child was at fault. Parents who don't give their children the chance to solve their own problems. Parents who don't let their children learn, not just reading, writing, and arithmetic, but responsibility, organization, manners, restraint, and foresight. And as children journey through adulthood, these are definitely the most important life skills. When kids fail, they will feel pain. No one gets through life without pain. Success comes with the struggle. If they fail, they will not be successful. If failure meant no one would be successful, we would not have any of the scientific or engineering inventions we enjoy today. Failure just means it didn't work. No one is great at everything every time. History shows us that when people or kids fail, they become stronger. There's a list of famous people who failed, from J.K. Rowling, who before Harry Potter was a single mom getting by with assistance by the government, to Walt Disney, father of Mickey Mouse and Disney Empire, who was fired from a Missouri newspaper for not being creative, to Steve Jobs, creator of Apple Empire, who was fired by the company he started, to Michael Jordan, the 6-time NBA champion and father of Air Jordan sneaker empire, who was dumped from his own high school basketball team. The Irish Times states, whether we prepare them or not, failure will find our kids. And when the storm passes and a moment comes where your child reflects on the situation, you might help them to consider what lessons were learned and what they might do differently next time. Back to you, Molly and Garrett.
Thanks, Ruthie. Now, Molly, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure there's a new business opening up in town.
That's right. Piketon High School's very own Spirit Shop is now open. Our field reporter, Chance, has more on this. Out to you, Chance.
Thanks, Garrett and Molly. This week's topic is about the Piketon High School Spirit Shop.
The Spirit Shop is an elective that students can choose to take, but requires the students to take the business elective to enter the class. Spirit Shop has 10 students in the program this year. They are currently using computer programs to design decals and a heat press to transfer the decals to shirts. They are currently working on Mr. Clinker's Piketon Pride t-shirts. They also have History Club t-shirts and Spanish Club t-shirts they will start printing soon. In the future, they hope to print t-shirts for anyone who would like to have one.
All in here, you're doing something.
What happened to Bryce and DJ?
Other people they love like Bryce and DJ. We can blame them. Alright. Woo! Yeah, it is like
I think this is just from the first page.
I don't know if we.
Yeah, I
do you
just
guys
started.
save these?
I believe as we continue to use this great program in school, it will continue to give students great opportunities and allow them to explore a great career. This is Chance McNology with SVSN, signing out. Back to you, Garrett and Molly.
Thanks, Chance. If anybody's interested in buying a t-shirt, you can check out the Spirit Shop in the old Hellmack room.
Do any of you need some extra tutoring? I'm pretty sure Mrs. Bentley is doing after-school tutoring. We have any nickel with that subject. Out to you, Annie.
Thanks, Molly and Garrett. Did you know here at Piketon Junior Senior High School, we offer after-school tutoring on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, grades 7 through 12 from 2:30 until 3:30 in room 206 with Mrs. Bentley. If you have any further questions, stop by and see Mrs. Bentley sometime during the day. Thanks, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, Annie. And if any of you want to do after-school tutoring, please contact Miss Bentley.
Now let's take it out to everyone's favorite segment, Wigzee's Word of the Week. Out to you, Wigzee.
Hey, it's Wigzee, and this is my word of the week. Discombobulate. Discombobulate means to disconcert or confuse someone. Hey, Wigzee. Hey, Gabe.
Where's the bathroom?
Today we're gonna help her find the bathroom. Well, you go to this hallway and take a right, and then you take a straight hallway, and then you go left. But you then you have to go up the elevator. But you have to turn right. But then you go back down the elevator, and then you have to turn right. Then you go back up the stairs. But then you get on the basement, and you don't come back up. And then you do come back up, and then you go left again, then another right, and then you should be there once you take the elevator again. Or you can just go right here. Discombobulated! Thanks, Wigzee!
Now that's it for our segments today, but if anybody has any new suggestions, you can email us.
Or if anybody has St. Baldrick activities that they have in mind, please email us to help Miss Bentley.
Our email is svsnnews@gmail.com. Now before we take it out to the Sports Center team, we have a special message for anybody taking the SAT or ACT.
Good luck!
Out to you, Brad and Gabe.
Welcome back! This episode of SVSN, I'm your sports anchor, Gabriel Pierce-Berkheimer.
And I'm your other sports anchor, Bradley Von Sickle.
And you know what I'm proud to say, Brad?
What is it, Gabe?
I live in the best village in 5 square miles. And that village is Piketon.
Piketon, USA!
And you know what's going on in Piketon?
What, Gabe?
Boys basketball!
Finally! Basketball!
Boys basketball! Bryce Pearson has more of the story.
Out to you!
Thanks, Brad and Gabe. I traveled to Paint Valley High School Friday night for all your boys basketball action. The Streaks traveled to Paint Valley High School for this year's SVC opener. This game was no walk in the park for the Streaks as they went against 6'10" West Virginia basketball commit Dylan Swingler. The Bearcats took control of the paint early and often, which led them to easy buckets. Going into halftime, Paint Valley led the game 21-17. The Streaks came out fired up in the third quarter and took control of the third 24-23. The game ended in a high-scoring fourth quarter, leaving the Red Streaks short, 45-39. Overall, it was a good game for this young and improving team. I'm Bryce Pearson for Side of Valley Sports News, signing out. Back to you, Brad and Gabe.
Thank you for that report, Bryce. And remember, the boys will be playing Friday against Uniona, and then again Saturday against St. Trace.
Now, Gabe, we have a very important message for our viewers out there.
Yes, we do indeed, Brad. And tell them what that message is.
We want you to get active.
Active! Make those bones strong and healthy.
Radioactive! Radioactive!
Yeah, radioactive! Get out there, get active. That's our message to our viewers. I'm your sports anchor, Gabe Burkheimer.
And I'm your other anchor, Bradley Sickles.
And to all you out there in the valley, keep it classy!
Stop. Stop doing it. Stop stopping.
There's some girls junior high basketball.
Ah! I'm never having you record.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh yeah, it's a music video. I know you love me.